let others close to him know that he planned to leave the game early with a supposed injury. Using that information, members of the group placed more than $200,000 in wagers on his under statistics.
This story, this is wild. I just saw this one this morning. It's breaking right now. There's a massive gambling scandal breaking from the NBA, the National Basketball Association, of which, if had my life gone a little bit differently, I would have been a superstar, 12-time All-Star, 5-time starter, voted in by the fans, 7 times by the coaches. But in any event, here's Kash Patel talking about what's going on here.
Individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Raziere were taken into custody today. Former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Cosa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families.
Man, I mean, this sounds like something right out of a Scorsese movie, right? But yes, it seems like a bunch of NBA players were shaving points via faking injuries and some other stuff that we will find out. And this is a massive, massive scandal. Did you know most methylene blue sold online is the same grade used in fish tanks? That means low-quality bottles, often made overseas with no testing for heavy metals. That's why you can trust the wellness company's Recharge, a doctor-formulated supplement that combines powdered methylene blue with NAD+ and PQQ. Unlike the sketchy stuff you'll find on Amazon, this methylene blue is USP grade, ensuring top-tier purity for maximum safety and effectiveness. Recharge is designed with research-backed ingredients to optimize brain function, support cellular repair, and deliver clean, lasting energy. The result? Enhanced mental clarity, sharper focus, sustained energy, and protection against cognitive decline. And don't worry, it won't turn your tongue blue. Choose a trusted formula made for your body, not for fish tanks. Feel the difference with Recharge. Head on over to twc.health/Rubin and use code Rubin to get 15% off plus free shipping. That's twc.health/Rubin, code Rubin for 15% off. Here's New York City Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch on one of the specific participants.
Players altered their performance or took themselves out of games to make sure that those bets paid out. One example occurred on March 23rd, 2023 in Charlotte. Terry Raziere, an NBA player now with the Miami Heat, but at the time playing for the Hornets, allegedly let others close to him know that he planned to leave the game early with a supposed injury. Using that information, members of the group placed more than $200,000 in wagers on his under statistics. Raziere exited the game after just 9 minutes, and those bets paid out, generating tens of thousands of dollars in profit. The proceeds were later delivered to his home, where the group counted their cash. As the NBA season tips off, his career is already benched, not for injury, but for integrity. As a result of this investigation, 6 defendants, including Raziere, are now facing conspiracy to commit bank and wire fraud.
Okay, so it seems to me we're going to find out more about this. We're going to find out what some other players did, and maybe there's some big name people that were helping them do this. You know, in essence, point shaving or at least stat shaving. You understand what they did there. He basically faked an injury 9 minutes into the game so that his stats would be under. So they bet under, meaning he only played 9 minutes. He couldn't score 30 points. They bet on that. They cash in. Now, what's crazy about this is all these NBA players make tons and tons of money. So the idea that he was harming his career by being like, I'll only play 9 minutes and my stats will go down. Like, I don't know how much cash he was getting, but that seems pretty short-sighted if you're this Raziere guy. But this gives me a good excuse to show you one of my favorite plays ever in the NBA. This is Clyde the Glide Drexler, 1994, first-round playoffs against the Houston Rockets. And tell me this is not the sweetest finger roll you ever done see.
One-on-one with Ori. Gets a step, takes it, the finger roll. Oh, my goodness.
It seemed like he lost it in there.
Baby.
Gave it another tap.
Oh, you gotta love that.
One thing he can do is finger roll.